All right, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's motovlog is going to be about, we're going to try to take a look at a DR250. Look at this guy, there's a leash law, buddy. We're going to pick up a DRZ250SM. They didn't make that, but it is a 250 that's super motoed out. Found it on Craigslist, it's a mechanic special. We're here with both of my brothers. We're gonna all check it out because hashtag safety in numbers. My older brother is on the ZX13R, ZX14R by Kawasaki. And then my brother behind me is actually on his R3. I don't know if you can see him, but we're running.
Yeah, your GoPro's pointing to the sky right now.
All right, whatever. I just need it for audio. He's running behind me. I thought I can get a third GoPro running, but I guess I can't. But at least that way you can hear all of us talking.
Come on.
But...
Oh, you come on.
But Paul, how did you find this guy?
What?
How'd you find this guy?
Craigslist.
All right, so what's wrong with it?
Needs a top-end rebuild.
So it needs a top-end rebuild. It's $1,400, something like that.
1350 OBO.
1350. So, I mean, it's a great deal no matter what, as long as it's not a salvage title, and as long as it's whatchamacallit. As long as, yeah, not stolen, or the VIN's all good or whatnot. I'm gonna try to get around this guy.
Good. Go.
As long as it's not stolen, but that's kind of the risk that you take with trying to buy a used bike. But you never know, but we're gonna check it out anyways, just because it is such a great deal. I don't know, it should be a good time. What do you think, Paul? Why do you want to get it?
Because I've always wanted a Dualsport to begin with. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I've always wanted one to begin with, but we never afford it. And I first started learning how to ride in the dirt. My first actual bike was a 2000 Suzuki RM250, but it was a track bike. It was actually owned by a pro racer, and so it was all hopped up. And it was a two-stroke, so it was super fast, too fast for me, especially as a new rider to learn in the dirt. So I got scared. So, but I knew I liked the dirt. I just wanted a different bike, but I didn't want a full committed dirt bike because I don't have a truck to haul it to the place to go off-road.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense financially for me to just have a motocross committed dirt bike,
Yeah, I feel you.
So I love the Dualsport mentality. I've always wanted to go adventure riding with you and just by myself or whoever, ride through the Grand Canyon, explore the wilderness on a dirt bike, because my background in college was geography, so I love the outdoors.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds like a Dualsport is right up your alley, man.
Yeah. So, but when I bought the R3 because it made sense for me at that time, because all I did was commute on the street. And it had the perfect amount of power for me. Insurance is all good, it's priced right. So, but I still want to try the Dualsport lifestyle.
Yeah, man. Hashtag Dualsport lifestyle. Yep. I honestly, after owning and riding this little XT250 for over a year now, like a year and 3 months, like I can honestly say I've enjoyed it so much. Like it's been exactly what I needed in life. To satisfy my curiosity and to really get me outdoors and to get me to understand, like, hey, there's so much of the world out there for you that you can really enjoy. And the Dualsport is like the jack of all trades, but the master of none. And it's still fun on-road, it's fun off-road, and of course it's not going to be as good as a sport bike on the road, or it's not going to be as good as a dirt bike off the road, but it's good enough for both. it's good enough to get you onto the trail without having to get a truck to go from trail to trail, and it's good enough to, you know, to get you into places that a sport bike would never be able to get you off-road. And honestly, the community with dual sport riders is something that you don't find in any other community, because a dual sport it's so entry level that anyone can afford one, no matter what walk of life they are, whether it's owning your own business, or just being a retail manager, or being a sales guy, or like whatever you may do. A dual sport is affordable for everyone. And when you come across another dual sport rider, you share the same mentality of, hey, it's you and the bike in this great big world that we live in, and it's up to you and your skill to determine whether or not you get out there or not, or you make it. And it's just crazy to think about, but like the dual sport lifestyle, the dual sport community is just so supportive, and it's not a measuring contest between the guys. It's like, hey, we're gonna wait for the last rider, and we're gonna make sure that they make it and they have just as good a time as we do. And you know, it's fun. It's fun to just go out there and go where no car can go, just because you have that option to go single track and also double track, but you have that option. And I can honestly tell you, like, I'm super excited that Cam Bear Pig and my brother Paul are hopefully gonna go dual sport riding with me, because it's just such a fun experience. Like, riding in groups alone is like, it's fun, but when you're off-road and you're messing around and you're going through the rough, like, it's such a different experience.
Yeah, and it's like, back when I had my RF50.
Here, you can go ahead and pass, Paul, so I can get you in the video.
Alright. Back when I had my RF250, I rode with some friends with bikes, but, you know, Rick, or no one, you know, didn't have a dual sport at the time, and I wish that everybody else in my family had motorcycles that could go off-road too, because as a motorcycle rider, you guys understand that you become more one with your surroundings when you're on a motorcycle. You can feel the air, smell the ocean breeze when you're riding, smell the forest and everything like that. You get that sense of connection that you don't have in a car. But you're still stuck on the street if you have a street bike. So the best way I can explain it with going off-road in a motorcycle is that sense of connection. Let's say, like, you go look at a really tall mountain and you guys climb it. You guys spend hours climbing it. But when you get to the top, you have that sense of satisfaction and shock and awe, knowing that, hey, you guys were able to accomplish something, to see something, see that view that very few people have seen because they're stuck on the pavement.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what with the dual sport lifestyle, you can achieve that type of feeling. You can go to places that you've never thought of going because you're no longer restricted by the pavement. And I don't know where all you guys live, but here in Southern California, there's so many places that I haven't explored yet simply because I'm limited to the street.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many beautiful places that California offers. I mean, yeah, you can get there on the street, but how much more awesome would it be to take the path that's less traveled? It just makes that experience of your life grow and that much more memorable.
Yep. But one thing that I can say is, as with riding in groups, oh, look at that. Good thing they didn't hit each other. But as with any other group ride, you always have to make sure you know the different skill levels of the riders that you're riding with. Because, like, for example, when I went to Bee Canyon the other day, I was out of my comfort zone and I didn't ride with anyone, and I wasn't prepared for the situations that were in front of me. And yeah, it was kind of stupid for me to go out there and not have anyone else with me. But you know, I just had that ego thing going, and I had my curiosity that kind of pushed me to the outward levels of my comfort. And evidently I turned around from that video last week, but with riding in a group with other dual sport riders, if you are the person who's not comfortable in a situation, you know, say it, because you're going to be out in the wild where your life, the life of others around you, you know, count on your skill level riding off-road and being a confident off-road rider.
Yes, that is a huge factor when it comes to off-road riding.
Hey, let's get in the right lane.
One of the main rules is that you never ride or off-road alone, because you just don't know what's going to happen out there. Since it's so out of first, really careful. There's a lot of talk. Yeah, especially when you come down to really careful. I think it's kind of awesome. Go ahead, Paul. Is this speed good for your rig or what? Or no one?
Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Yeah, because I'm pinning it right now and I'm starting to slow down, so.
Okay. I'll keep it at 65.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, like, you just don't know what you're going to come up against. And even still, you could be very experienced at the trails. You've been riding that same trail for years. But it's Mother Nature, and she loves to throw curveballs at mankind. Like, you could be riding that same trail for how long, but it could just be that one day where that trail gets a little bit of, you know, different type of sand or gravel, or there could be a rock that wasn't exposed that now is. You never know. And it's always important to prepare as much as you can. You know, the 7 C's. Prior and proper planning prevents this poor performance.
Yeah.
So always prepare as much as you can. Always try and have a sense of what you're going into when you are off-roading. And especially depending on the group you ride with, like what no one was saying, you got to ride with people who are like-minded. If you are a guy or a girl that loves to be all go no quit and just ride like crazy, then hey, that's your style. You're good, Rick. So,
Get over, Vol.
you guys go for it. Go for it. But like when I went out riding on the RM, everybody in my group respected that I was a new rider, so they didn't force me to do anything that I wasn't comfortable with. You know, they stayed behind. They made sure that I kept up with everyone, but I wasn't struggling with the pace. And if there was a sand dune that I didn't want to climb because I was uncomfortable, they're like, dude, that's totally cool. Just go back, you know?
Yep, exactly. Always be in your comfort zone or be ready to handle any situation, and that's kind of like the dual sport lifestyle. Kind of, it's not necessarily every dual sport rider's mindset, but it's important to be prepared for the situation, to know how capable you are. Because if you jump in head first, you might find yourself in a situation where you have to walk out, you have to call for help, or you know, someone has to rescue you. But I don't know about you guys, but that's definitely not a situation that I want to be in. Yeah. But yeah, guys, pretty much that's all we had to say about dual sport riding, and hopefully this bike ends up being exactly what Paul wants, and you know, it's in the budget and in his skill level. But thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, peace out.